Hello everyone, I am Sakshee and welcome you all to the Vibes of India. Today I have brought to you something very interesting and you are definitely going to love it if you are a novel reader. I got some of the best novels for you to read this monsoon season. Craving for romance and love reading it just the way you feel it? Okay, I totally understand. Monsoon has arrived and who don't like rains? Especially curling up with these romantic novels on a rainy day is a different feeling. Those who feel me, cheers. So let's get cozy, preferably with your favorite hot beverage and lose yourself in the magic of romance and true love. Best romantic book to read on a rainy day is Wish I Could Tell You by Durjoy Datta, which was published in 2019. Anant is a generous, optimistic person in this, who wants to make a difference. Anusha is a reserved, disillusioned writer looking for some inspiration. Neither expects to find true love when they join the charitable organization We Donate organization. But their virtual lives collide and in a traditional case of opposite attract, they click. However, this story is far from cliche. So moving on to next, which is Dark Lover by J.R. Ward, which is published in 2005. The first of J.R. Ward's ongoing 19-novel series. Black Dagger Brotherhood follows purebred vampire leader Wrath as he unexpectedly falls in love with half-bred Beth, who is quickly introduced to an intriguing paranormal world. Moving on to next, What the Wind Knows by Amy Harmon in 2019 is an unforgettable love story. A woman's impossible journey through the ages could change everything. Annie Gallagher grew up enchanted by her grandfather's stories of Ireland. Heartbroken at his death, she travels to his childhood home to spread his ashes. There, overcome with memories of the man she adored and consumed by a history she never knew, she is pulled into another time to the Ireland of 1921. On the brink of war, this is where she finds love and solace in the arms of a doctor. Caught between history and her heart, what will Annie do? Is she willing to forego her life as she knew it for a life in an unknown time, but with the man she loves? You can read it in this novel. Moving on to next, 9 Rules to Break When Romancing a Rake by Sarah McLean in 2010. We are introduced to a lady, California Hartwell, who after years of doing exactly as she's supposed to, is finally ready to break the rules and indulge her whims. This is where Gabriel St. John, the Marquess of Ralston, comes in. She enlisted the famous playboy's help to assist her on the quest. But if she is not careful, she may fall in love. Moving on to next, Hate to Want You by Alicia Rai in 2017. In Rai's debut, Livy and Nicholas are tied together by a single tragedy. Warring families and the one night a year they succumb to pleasure and forget about it all. But after not showing up for their last tryst, Livy suddenly appears in the town and proves to be an irresistible temptation for Rai. Going ahead with another novel is The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks in 1996. Would it really be a roundup of the best romance novels without The Notebook at the top of the list? If you love the movie, the written story of Allie and Noah will sweep you off your feet. So moving on to next, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, which is published in 2012. Young adult fiction can pack a serious punch, as proven in John Green's heart-wrenching tale about 2 teenagers' journey of love and loss. Moving on to next, The Hating Game by Sally Thorney in 2016. If you have ever carried a torch for a colleague, The Scandal, this 2016 novel will feel familiar. Co-workers Lucy Hutton and her sworn nemesis Joshua Templeman have a rivalry as bitter as they come, especially as they compete for the same promotion. At least it starts out that way. Moving on to next, Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, which was published in 2012. They say you never forget your first love, is it? Test that theory by taking a trip down memory lane with Eleanor and Park, two love-struck misfit teens in 1986. They are smart enough to know young love never lasts, but brave enough to try. Moving on to next, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte in 1847. This 1847 classic tells the tale of courageous governess and heroine Jane Eyre and her brooding employer with a terrible secret, Mr. Rochester. Groundbreaking for its time, the first person narrative set a new standard for what romance could be. No wonder readers still love it more than 170 years later. So lose yourself in these romantic novels that teaches even on rainy days of life, love is love. Thank you so much. For more such updates, keep watching Vibes of India and don't forget to like the video and subscribe our channel. Thank you.